Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to tie a reed. Any oboist will tell you that the reed is one of the most important parts of playing the oboe. It's why we spend years and years trying to perfect the art and evolve as our playing evolves. And this is a piece of shaped cane, which means it has gone through this machine and many others. Uh, the cane originally comes in a tube like this. You split it, pre-gouge, and gouge it, and then fold and shape it to get it here. Um, Along with this piece of cane, you need a staple, uh, specifically a 47 millimeter staple, which means that this is 47 millimeters long, and a mandrel that fits your staple. On top of that, you need string, which I've already tied around my desk to hold it down, and beeswax. You apply the beeswax to the string like so. Very easy. This will make sure that your reed doesn't fall apart after you've tied it. So, if you look over here, I have tied this string to the desk, and you do that so that you have good good handle of the string and that you can ensure it doesn't slip away. Then you take your cane and your staple and you put it on the ovular side like so. Just hold it. And you measure it to make sure that the end of the from the bottom of the staple to the end of the cane is around 72 to 75 millimeters. When you finish your reed, it should be around 71 after you clip it down a couple times, so you want to give yourself extra room. Then you take your string and you make it very taut, as taut as you really can without pulling on it. You place the reed in the middle of that string and you wrap it around the back once. The bottoms of the reed may crack a little bit. This is okay as long as it does not go all the way up the side. You pull that extra taut and then you wrap up. You want to start in the middle of where the staple is, so around the 42 millimeter, and you want to make sure that you can see on the left side the back blade. This is just how right-handed people will go about doing this, and it makes sure that it stays slipped correctly when you're wrapping it around. So I've already done 3 loops, and you just bring it around, turn it, and then bring it back. It's a very simple and comfortable motion. After that, you want to check and make sure that you have not tied over 47 millimeters. That 47 millimeters is very important because if you tie over that, it will choke off the reed because there's no more staple. Then you want to make sure that it's completely sealed on both sides. So what a lot of people do is they'll put their mouth right around where the string hits a reed and suck. And if you cannot get any, if you're not sucking in any air, basically, it means that it's sealed. So after that, you want to do crossover, which is a very simple motion. You just bring the string down and around the previous layers you've done. So I'll show you that again. Down and around. And then wrapping down is really easy. When you're tying it, you want to make sure that your hand with the string comes across this string over here. Otherwise, it will not be tied correctly and will never be tied enough. So you keep doing that until you get to the bottom. If you look, you can see that I'm always crossing the string, going to the right of that string. You keep doing this, you keep doing this, you keep doing this. Keep going. I love this string. It's great colors. And then once you get to the bottom, you want to pull out on the string a little bit. Take your left thumb and index finger and your right thumb and index finger and push the string together, making a loop like this. And then you lasso it, twist it a couple times, and lasso it around the reed. And pull on the right side. See, let's do that one more time. So, fingers together, that's a big one. Lasso it around the reed. Take it to the very bottom. This is where you want your knot to be. And pull it together. And that creates these really tight knots. And now to ensure that your reed doesn't fall apart, you want to do that 4 or 5 times. So, 3, lasso, 4. Wrap up the string to make it taut and easy to cut. I just use the ruler since it has a sharp end. Cut it off the string first, because this connection will always be tight to the table. And then table second, and there you go. You now have what we call a blank. Obviously, this isn't playable. It's not even open yet. You are going to scrape on it for hours, and then you will have, hopefully, a working reed. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your week and life.